Win. Play with them, Jearn, down on the inside. First out in the middle here, Valentine Girl with
Hold all tickets, Adelaide.
Pearl Prince and wider out State Taj, followed by Western Red. Behind those, Pharaoh's Storm, Barishnikov, Auntie Mary. Jearn midfield, the rail from Look Who's Talking. Grey Alex, Quick Ransom, Top Rating and Bullwinkle down the back. Royal Rubiton in front, 1.5 State Taj. Third in the race, Pearl Prince inside Valentine Girl, 1.5 Western Red. Running fifth on the outside of Pharaoh, 2 to Barishnikov. Then Storm on the inside, Jearn a length and a half for the back. Look Who's Talking. Auntie Mary 3 deep, Grey Alex the rail and 2 for the back. Quick Ransom. Bullwinkle over on the inside as they come off the back straight. At the 7.50 now, Royal Rubiton 3/4, 2 on the outside. State Taj 3 or 4 for the back. Valentine Girl and Pearl Prince 2.5 Western Red. Then Pharaoh Barishnikov. Jearn about to try and ease out. He's back running about 7th. He got a check there off the back of Barishnikov. They're followed by Top Rating around the outside, followed by Auntie Mary and Storm on the outside. State Taj 400 to go. Goes after Royal Rubiton 3 or 4. Valentine Girl. Barishnikov is picking up ground quickly on the outside. Where's Jearn? He's back inside. Top Rating is a mile off them. Barishnikov races to State Taj, 2.50 out. Now Jearn into the clear. He's coming after them, but Barishnikov has got away. After him is Western Red. Jearn going home late, but Barishnikov wins it first up by 2 3/4. Second home in the race, Western Red. It's either Jearn or on the inside, Pharaoh and a photo for the miners. They're followed by Top Rating, Quick Ransom, State Taj, Auntie Mary, Storm. Look Who's Talking, Bullwinkle. Then Valentine Girl, Pearl Prince, Grey Alex and Royal Rubiton is last of all.
And the winner, number 11, Barishnikov, $7.50 and 2.60 over 6 Western Red, 2.70 for third. 1 Jearn, 1.30 or 2 Pharaoh, 3.90.
11 Barishnikov, 3.45 for the win and $1.10 for the place. Number 6 Western Red to return 1.35. Those for third, 1 Jearn, 65 or 2 Pharaoh, 2 even.
To racing to the stable here in Victoria, and an easy win for Barishnikov. He ranged up to them. Jearn was starting to get out of the pack and come home well with Western Red, but it was all Barishnikov, and the grey has careered away to win easily. The judge looking at the print for the miners. It's Western Red in the centre. The stablemate Jearn on the outside, and covered up is Pharaoh back on the rail. And the judge looking at this print for the miners here. Western Red, I fancy, ahead of Jearn. Number 6 has got second after the print, Western Red, and Jearn has got into third placing. Well, he struck trouble coming down the hill at the 700-metre mark. He seemed to get inside Top Rating, Jearn, and his head went up in the air. And he certainly found some bother there, which probably could have moved him closer, but I doubt if he would have beaten the winner. Barishnikov, too good. Big.
All right, 11.61. Now repeating Adelaide. Hold all tickets on race number 4. Just awaiting an announcement from Ron Paps.
Okay, let's have a look at an update for race number 5. Flights 21.450, 6 Astra Kima 5.21.70, 7 Keldale 25 and 6.30, 8 Carnival Ash 24.60, 9 Missing Papers 21.450, 10 Shahi 33 and 6.10, 46,000, 35,000, 253 selections. The third at Belmont at 3.50.
Recalcitrance moving along towards his gate, which is stall 10, the outside of the line. The Peter Pan Stakes is the 18th of a series, a Group 2 worth $100,000 overall. And they're off and racing. Nice even start too. And Stork actually the best to begin. Flying Spur jumped out well. He's pratted pretty wide. Super Sleu's going up quickly as Stork has eased back a little, followed by Confiscate. Making ground as Botany Bay Gift with Master Builder, then King Kahuna, Marcy, a classy fella, and 2 lengths to Recalcitrance along past the 1100. And Dittman wasn't happy with the speed on the favourite and takes Flying Spur to the front now. He wants to over-race the leader, Flying Spur. He's a length on Super Sleu. Third is Stork, a little over a length to Botany Bay Gift, 1 King Kahuna, 2 to Master Builder, then Marcia, followed on the inside by Confiscate. Classy fella second last, and last of all in the Peter Pan is Recalcitrance. At the 800, Dawdling Runner Fair, Flying Spur the leader. Under a throttle hold by Mick Dittman, it's about 3/4 on Super Sleu, 1.5 to Stork on the inside of Botany Bay Gift. A couple then to King Kahuna on the inside of Master Builder, then Confiscate. Classy fella Marcia, and 2 lengths to Recalcitrance. distance. They're racing to the corner at the 500, and Mick quickens up on Flying Spur, and the Golden Slipper winner rounds the corner, and the Peter Pan a length clear. Stork on the inside about to get out, followed by Super Slew, and Botany Bay Gift is running a nice race at the 200 metres, and Flying Spur is tackled by Stork, who's only a half length away, but Dittman getting everything out of Flying Spur. Stork can't catch it, then King Kahuna, but Dittman and Flying Spur, a formidable combination. Flying Spur beats Stork, Recalcitrant or King Kahuna third, and then Super Slew, Botany Bay Gift, Classy Fella, Master Builder. Confiscators run second last, and Absolute in the field. None other than the only filly in the race, Marcia.
1 Flying Spur, Super Tab 90 and 55. Number 2 Stork to return 80, and those for third 4 Recalcitrants 165 or 8 King Kahuna 365.
Coffin, Flying Spur, the Peter Pan 170 and 120. Number 2 Stork has paid 160. He just found the winner a little too good. He raced up to him near the 200 metres, but when Dittman, the inimitable Mick, got into Flying Spur, the Danehill colt responded and was safely holding Stork in the run of the line. And Whiteout Recalcitrance is prominent for third, 340. The other one involved, number 8, King Kahuna. Gee, he ran a good event. But number 4, Whiteout, has run third, Recalcitrance, and he has paid $3.40.
Correct weight, Queanbeyan. Weights right, Queanbeyan.
Official placings in the Peter Pan Stakes. The winner by Danehill from Rolls, a Bay Coal 3 owned by the Arrowfield Group. Trained by Richard Friedman, written by Mick Dittman. 10 starts, 4 wins, 3 seconds, 1 third. Stork by Senek from Quest. Bay Gilding 3, John Hawkes, Larry Cassidy and Recalcitrance. A Bayer Brown Gilding 3, Caddy Lad, Miss Keating, John Hawkes, Michael Evans. Number 8 ran 4th, and that was King Kahuna, and 7 Super Slew ran 5th. And I tell you what ran a nice race, Botany Bay Gift, number 9. 3 1/4. He came right away over the concluding stages. 3 1/4 lengths with 3/4 second and third. 3 1/4, 3/4. The time 1:30.06. They didn't go at all fast. 1:30.06. Brave Warrior holds the record 1:28.37. The last 600 though was 33.76. Scintillating 33.76. Flying Spur, when the speed didn't suit Mick in the early stages, straight to the front. And as I say, after Stork tackled him at the 200, Dittman got right into Flying Spur, and this colt came away. And gee, I tell you what, aren't I waiting for the clash of Flying Spur and Octagonal. Quinella has paid $3.40, Exacta $4, Trifecta $29. Good horse, Rod.
Very much so, Ian. Good win today.
Okay.
Jock.
Thanks, Les. I said I'm wrapped in the one romantic ace.
Okay, well, they're just about set there in Melbourne. In fact, they're off Melbourne.
Run at Warring last start, very well suited here by 1,600 metres, and 2 Biddy My Show.
Ultimately to lead from our Venezuela. Third settling down now, Petite Amour, then Physical Pearl, 4th, followed by Lottie. Further back, Hospitable Bouvry Miss, followed by Majestic Dawn. Then Monica midfield, Bionic Best. Further back, Centrefold Spread, Angel Lorraine. 2 to Yelgan Dawn, Sober Surprise, Country Lane. 2 to Centile, Amuse Us, Rustescence. Off the back, 8.50 up. Talander a length and a half in front. Physical Pearl second, third behind them, our Venezuela. 2 further back then came Petite Amour, followed over on the inside by Lottie. Hospitable 3 deep, a length and a half, then Bouvry Miss 3 deep around Majestic Dawn. On the fence there, Bionic Best. Then Monica well back in the race, Angel Lorraine, Country Lane, Centrefold Spread, Yelgan Dawn. Over on the inside, Sober Surprise, Amuse Us, Centile second last of all, Rustescence 400 out. Talander about a length and a half, Physical Pearl. Further out now, Petite Amour going up to them quickly. Our Venezuela, Lottie back on the rail, then Majestic Dawn. Bionic Best is out late and Hospitable further out, but Petite Amour races to Lander, 180 to go. Then to third came Hospitable. Further back, Bionic Best and Country Lane, but Petite Amour gets away from Talander and Hospitable. And Petite Amour 3/4 to Talander. Third Hospitable, followed by Bionic Best. Yelgan Dawn, Country Lane made ground with Centile out wider. They're followed by Majestic Dawn the inside, then Bouvry Mist. Amuse Us, Centrefold Spread. Well back in the race, and Sober Surprise, Rustescence, followed by Monica. Lottie knocked up pretty quickly from Angel Lorraine, our Venezuela, and the last couple, Centrefold Spread with Physical Pearl, one of the tail enders.
Number 6, Petite Amour, 12.40, 4.30, 8 Talander, 4.60 and 15 Hospitable, 12.40.
Number 6, Petite Amour to return $5.80 and $2.10. Number 8, Talander, $3 and 15 Hospitable to return $5.70.
Is in Melbourne today. Watch the racing.
All right, 6, 8, 15 should be the numbers. Moving in at Newcastle.
Triple S the good.
That was weight for age last start. He dropped 7 kilos, so he comes into calculations at huge odds. I thought there are two that caught the eye that could run bold races fresh here, a 6 Magic Road and an 8 Juggler. But summing this race up, I do like number 5 here, Lord Jim. Hardest to beat, the well-tried number 7, Victoria Park, and for third, number 11, Avulsion.
Thanks so much, Ron. OK, moving up well there in Sydney. Race 7, Brisbane 871, half head, 3/4, and the race time 19.98. In Brisbane, sub for race 4, Perth is number 2, Asian Incline. First leg of the double there. We'll try and squeeze in an update. 1 Starstruck, 372.50. 2 Asian Incline favourite and sub 221.70. 3 Staraya, 20 and 6. 4 Spirit of Renlap, 722.30. 5 Brave Kite, 853.10. 6 King of Saxony, 832.80. 7 Superior Arch, 29.898 out. 45,000, 17,000. 1, 2, 4 selections. 4th Perth, first leg of the double at 4.25. Set Sydney.
On the fence. Ready to go now. Lord Jim Towie. Back at all fours, Lord Jim. Still just a little bit dancy as Juggler. Racing in the Concord. Juggler and Barrel a little bit slowly into stride with Alert Me, and Lord Jim straight to the lead from Magic Road. Travelling third is Krasnopolsky, followed closely on the outside of Vulcan, and then Osborne on the inside. Victoria Park nice and handy from Moment's Pleasure, and then Don Carlos, Pimpala, Sun Art and Dancer, Social Rule. Cohort, Juggler, Alert Me, and last in the field is Barrel. Along to the 600 and Lord Jim the leader, about a length Krasnopolsky, Vulcan and Magic Road. A length and a half Victoria Park, and then a gap to Osborne, Moment's Pleasure, Don Carlos. Further back is Pimpala, Sun Art and Dancer, Social Rule, Cohort, Alert Me, Juggler, and Barrel's last as they round the corner. Lord Jim the leader, a half length or so on Krasnopolsky, wide out of Vulcan. Victoria Park switching back to the inside of Lord Jim, who's starting to hang, and Victoria Park is finishing doggedly for Mick Dittman. Victoria Park hits the front and raced a length. Lord Jim of Vulcan, Krasnopolsky, Moment's Pleasure, but it's another big one for Mick. Victoria Park streaks away. Victoria Park beat Moment's Pleasure and Avulsion, followed by Pimpala, Sun, Juggler. At the head of the others then came Krasnopolsky, Lord Jim stopping to walk, Don Carlos, nice run from Cohort. Then Osborne, Magic Road, Social Rule, Barrel, Alert Me, and Ardent Dancer at the tail of the field.
Double $9.10.
Victoria Park.
Number 7, Victoria Park, 240 and 1 even. Number 9, Moment's Pleasure to return 185, and number 11, Avulsion at 320. Correct weight is right, Queanbeyan. Half by 1 there, 110.37. Number 7, 25.
Brown, it'll pay $3.50, and 11 Avulsion, written by Len Beasley, will pay $4.90. Victoria Park, trained by Graham Rogerson. He's had a very happy 24 hours. He trained 3 winners at Nara yesterday on the south coast of New South Wales. Graham putting the polish on Victoria Park for the Lifestyle Racing Pinnacle Syndicate, managed by Graham Smith and George Cronitis, and also the Shipton Thoroughbred Syndicate, managed by Bruce McHugh, by Bletchingley from Victoria, Peak, a bay gelding for 20 starts now, 6 wins, 3 seconds and 1/3. 7, 9 and 11 are the officials. Double for Mick, Flying Spur and the Peter Pan are now on the Concord. The Peter Pan, of course, a Group 2 are now on the listed Concord. Mick strikes again. Second posse to Moment's Pleasure. She's a very good mare, isn't she, by Arch Region from Reason to Smile. Hasn't had a lot of luck in many of her big races per medium of barrier draws, bad draws. Trained by Billy Prain, written by Corey Brown, and third Avulsion, number 11, by Mighty Avalanche from Ladap. A big run there. Pat Farrell, then Beasley. Officially fourth, 12, Krasnopolsky, and Lord Jim ran officially fifth. Now, the margin, convincing one, 3 1/4 lengths. A short head split second and third. 3 1/4 short head. 102.99. 102.99. That's only 0.28 outside Just Awesome's race record, and 33.31 the last 600. 33.31. So it was all Victoria Park. 3 1/4 lengths, a decisive margin in the main sprint of the day.
Let's have a look at the update Adelaide race number 7. The